So, in a whirlwind turn of events, the Celtics just traded Jaylen Brown for Paul George. I'm gonna keep this one short. Jaylen Brown is a phenomenal player. I think the Celtics believe that Jaylen Brown is overconfident. I think they believe that he's not as skilled or as talented as he's proven himself to be. I think they believe that you can easily replace Jaylen Brown with a 36-year-old Paul George and get a same outcome, if not better. Mitchell Robertson, a non-moving big man. Paul George, oof, that's a decision. And then Jason Tatum coming off of an Achilles injury that he re-agitated at the back half of the year. Yeah. Good luck to Boston. I guess their idea was to infuriate Jaylen Brown, kind of demean him one last time before he leaves the Celtics fully. You know, he wasn't demeaned enough having to play second fiddle to a guy who got drafted after him. It wasn't demeaning enough that he was viewed as Robin to Jason Tatum's Batman when they're more likely on the same level, if anything. And now they said, you want your own team? Well, guess what? You have to go to a competitor where you can't be the man of the show. You have to facilitate, you have to distribute, and there is a hierarchy. There are guys there who have established themselves before you show up, so who the fuck cares about your credentials? And to that, I will say, that is stupid. Because Joel Embiid is notoriously injured. VJ Edgecombe is a young guy who's shown spurts, but does not have the consistency in his game to kind of take over and be consistently a second option. Tyrese Maxey has shown us that he can be Tyrese Maxey, but if he's spending all that energy in the regular season trying to keep the team up, you can't depend on him in the post. Joel needs to show up. So now, instead of an aging Paul George who can have hot games and have cold games, they have Jaylen Brown, a guy who's averaged 20 for most of his career, if not all of it. Yeah, I think they're good. I think they're in a really good place. Yeah, I think Philadelphia is higher than Boston now. There's nothing in Boston that makes me feel like, ooh, it's a threat. Man, that's crazy. They really looked at Jaylen Brown and said, we don't like you, boy. You will go and play with our up. They literally think that they are better. They want to be able to challenge Jaylen Brown and look him in the eyes and be like, boom, we're above you in the conference seating. Boom, we're better than you in the division. Boom, we're better. Like, they want him to see this happen. And I think it's going to be the opposite. I think Jaylen Brown's going to be looking at them be abysmal, and he's going to be like, damn, that's crazy. They could have had Giannis. I just remembered they could have had Giannis Antetokounmpo. So instead of turning your team into a guaranteed contender, you made it look like a playing team. I guess, bro. I mean, you had an obvious decision you could make. Give up Baylor Shireman and Hugo Gonzalez for a much better team. And you guys said, fuck it, we want Paul George. I guess.